Finally. It's been a long time since the directs come out, and I've just been like, oh my god, finally, we needed this. Like, truth be told, we don't necessarily need this. There are plenty of games in my backlog or that I haven't bought I could pick up. It's not like I'd have a lack of options if we didn't have a direct right now. But the lack of one, especially after a new console, has just felt so weird. Because, like, we've gotten one direct since the Switch 2 launched, and it wasn't the best as far as directs go. At least not in my memory. Maybe I'm forgetting something major. But yeah, it's been over a year now. We're actually far enough into 2026. I don't think it's insane for Deltarune Chapter 5 to be here, though I'm not expecting that. I have not seen that cutscene yet. So yeah. Uh, we're probably, I don't know if we're gonna get like a full-on like trailer or anything for Splatoon Raiders or Star Fox or any of these games that they announced ahead of time that are coming out in the next couple months. But I do think they'll show up at least in Sizzle Reel form, and that will be there for Splatoon Raiders, which was announced well over a year ago. That will be the first. Um, oh, I thought that was a countdown starting. That will be the first time it's appeared in a direct, which is crazy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna turn on the volume now because it looks like we're about to get started. Maybe. So yeah, it just feels so long overdue at this point. Um, I know what the big rumor is. My guess is we're gonna start with Fortune's Weave and end with an Ocarina of Time remake. I kind of hope Ocarina of Time remake isn't the final announcement, because it would be nice for the final announcement to be a surprise that wasn't, just spoiled by literally everyone. But, that's the world we live in. So, ugh. Alright. Alright. Here we go. I'm also going to throw in Luigi's Mansion 4 as a possibility. And I think we might see a Xenoblade 4 of some kind. It's been long enough, Monolith Soft could show off. Oh, hi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo
No
Direct.
cold open. Oh, it's Rhythm Heaven. Okay, we already know about this.
My name is Lowell Miss Reed, so you the Rhythm Heaven group.
Yeah, the overall lack of marketing for this game has felt very strange. And again, I think that comes down to the fact we haven't really had... We've had one direct since its release, and it wasn't in that one, so... Yeah. I know it got, like, another trailer a bit ago. I don't know if I'm interested in this. I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game. And I know you gotta start somewhere, but there's some games that you just
get into the groove and press the correct button.
You don't know if it's worth the price of admission to try, I'm sure it's gonna be less expensive. Maybe $60 max, of course. Maybe $40 or $50 even. In modern Nintendo, I'm sure it's gonna be $50. But yeah.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Which might mean $60 physical at this point.
As you play through the game, up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly
Have we gotten multiplayer Rhythm Heaven before? That's pretty cool.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
I'm gonna get destroyed. If I get this game knowing my timing. Just knowing how I do in like Mario Party mini games. My friends are gonna kill me.
Get into the groove solo.
But you know what? Maybe that's even more incentive to pick this up, because
Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd.
I do
Pre-orders are available now
encounter
on
a
Nintendo
problem
eShop.
like with Smash and stuff, where
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for
a number of friends of mine, you know, I
Also be able
just
to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I have more
Please
experience,
wait just a little longer for its release.
so I'm better, and
From here,
it's
we'll
just
introduce
unfair.
games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
So everybody,
Your unwritten epic begins.
is this clear obscure?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
No,
Dr.
okay.
Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch
I
2.
don't know. I just saw like dark
Yourself,
colors and
a
glowing
hero
blue,
burdened with the fate of
and
slaying the
that's what
dragon
clear
who was
obscure
taking
is
your
to me,
heart.
having not played it.
In Oregon,
I think that's
seek out
very
spoils,
likely, maybe
then
even during
appraise
this
them
direct.
to reveal new weapons. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to
So,
save humanity and reclaim the planet.
Right wingers co-opting this game for culture war crap aside,
Then find
I
your
thought this
enemies
game
and
looked
destroy
really
them.
cool
Defeat enemies to acquire new skills.
back in the day,
Strategically deploy them to
but
fit the
unfortunately
situation.
I did find out Shift Up is very pro Gen AI,
Reclaim Earth for humankind.
so I don't think I want to support
Stellar Blade
anything they
launches
put
on
out.
Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
But like, I honestly, like, the environmental designs and everything of that game are so sick, and I think it's really...
Protect your home in
I
the
looked
expedition
up
across
because I heard about the
many interstellar areas to
I heard
explore.
about it getting like a sequel trailer at Summer Games Fest
Activate devices
before
and
I realized Shift Up is, you know, a Gen AI supporter.
incoming
I
enemies
just looked up the
and
trailer
brave
before you
dangers
even
ahead
get
in
to
your
the new
voyage
trailer.
toward the stars.
The first results on
Players can
YouTube
also work
are
together
like,
locally or online.
woke lefties
Together.
furious
Overcome the
about
crisis
Stellar
of the
Blade. It's
cosmos.
like,
Orbitals
show me the
launches
trailer
exclusively on the
first.
Nintendo
Why,
Switch 2
like,
system
genuinely,
September
that
3rd.
content apparently
Pre-orders
is
begin later
more
today
popular
on
than the
Nintendo
actual
eShop.
trailers of the game.
Journey through the glitter
Anyway, I'm sorry to
dreams of
Orbitals. The game does look
reimagining
like
of
visually
Rayman
fantastic.
Legends.
I just don't live
When
with
shadowy
anyone who I
pillars
could
start
play it with, so I don't
spreading
know if
corruption,
if that's
it's up
something
to
I'm gonna
Rayman
pick up.
and his friends to leap, glide,
This is
and
also a
punch their way
weird
through
case
charming
because
and colorful
it's
worlds.
the
Ride dragons
most
across
recent
realms,
Rayman game that's getting
dive into 4
remastered,
new musical stages,
and it looks
and enjoy more
visually
added content.
incredible.
Up to 4 players can go out on a
But
limb
I'm
in
also
local
not
co-op.
like already a
Also
Rayman
play
fan,
a revamped version of
so
Comic
it'll
Book
go on my
using
list
game
of
shared locally or online.
maybe eventually.
Rayman Legends Retold
Right now, the big
launches
game
on
that
Nintendo
I
Switch 2
am
October
wanting to
1st.
get to.
It's a great day
Oh, this game.
for a big
This is the
walk.
Untitled Goose Game
Get
devs.
lost with
Right now, the
friends in
big
this
game that I'm
online
wanting to get to
co-op
that is
walking
already
and
out is Mina the
talking
Hollower.
adventure. Set off
And
through a
I've
peaceful world
got games I haven't started yet
brimming with
that I
challenges,
should play
puzzles,
first,
and
but Mina the
wonderful
Hollower
things to
looks really
discover.
good at, especially. So we'll see. I might get to
Enjoy
that
the sights and
first.
sounds as you work
Oh.
together to find your way around. Big Walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
That's a good pitch to me if I can find people to play it with me. Pokopia update. You know what else we could definitely see, like Tamagotchi Life or Mario Kart World DLC or updates today. World better not get paid DLC ever, ever. Oh god. Oh no. I don't even have this game. But I know the effect it has had on people. I mean, yeah, this game literally moved units, which is surprising. I would never expected that, like, leading up to its release. But this game is the reason a lot of people got a Switch too, which is a big surprise. And the reason I haven't bought it, 2 reasons. This is an endless game that I don't have time for. And second, it's only available digitally or on a game key card. And, you know, a game this size that takes up that many gigs, I would like to see on a physical cartridge.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia.
I thought that was something different. Another Pokemon announcement. I was like, wait, Gen 2 remakes?
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Take a look at this. Put my water down. This is Fire Emblem.
This is the Dagden Empire, a host
This
to the
is Fire
heroic
Emblem.
games. The winner of
Yeah.
which is granted one
Anyway,
wish.
I don't have any interest in the game
Powerful
itself. I'm just gonna
fighters
tell you,
from
would.
across the land have gathered to
Would.
participate.
Wouldn't.
The story revolves around
Wouldn't.
a young boy
No,
determined to
looks
win
too
the
young.
games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a
Would.
swordsman ever on the
I already
hunt
said
for a
would for
stronger
him,
foe.
but
Theodora, a
then again, I
queen
already said
seeking
would
to
for her, but
fulfill the
would.
long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her
Would.
sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory.
Oh god, it's
as
moving
they
too
lead their
fast.
own unique
Okay, girl on the right, I think would. Can't get a good look at her.
Recruit new
Would.
allies. Of turn-based
Would.
tactical battles.
This blue-haired
Consider your
one
weapons
would.
range. And your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
Wouldn't. Would. Would. Purple-haired guy.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters.
Yeah, would. I don't even need to see her face.
Who will rout
I
you
think
here
would.
and to upheave the world.
Yeah, would. Is this like an evil Sothis, or is that Tiki? I don't know. Or like a Tiki descendant, or Sothis descendant.
Fortune's Weave launches
And handheld mode.
I think what we're seeing now is the effect where there's so many like
Character colors,
big games coming to Switch 2 that skip the Switch that it's hard to really select any of them to be excited about. Like Liza P is a really cool, I've heard really good things about that game. Obviously, Devil May Cry is very well liked. I've never played a game of that, so that's another series franchise I could try getting into. But with so many games, when I'm already behind, it's hard to, you know, when it comes to series I'm not already invested in, which is almost entirely, not almost entirely, but for the most part, first parties, it's hard to pick any new ones to give a shot. Like, it's got to come from a developer I already know I enjoy the games of.
Nintendo Switch 2
Oh.
editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second.
Okay.
With 4K resolution and TV mode.
Yeah.
Not only that,
They already looked really good on Switch.
but you can
What?
travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Huh.
Variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details
Oh,
will be
voice
revealed
heart-to-hearts.
at a later date. Screen.
So the only things here are, these are massive games I don't have time to just
Xenoblade
replay
Chronicles games
from the
are getting
beginning.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
But if I ever want to replay them, I'm
Features
definitely going to
added to
consider
each
picking
title,
up the
so
Switch
we
2
hope you'll
versions.
check them out.
Pardon me.
A new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Oh,
Here are some early moments from the game.
oh. Okay. Okay. It's Fire Emblem again. This actually does just look like a Fire Emblem game.
剣の名に恥じぬよう
全てがその意志と共にあると思ってください。
Oh, we actually, wait. Oh my god. I just realized the main protagonist is a gal this time. It took me that long to realize because I'm just not used to it. Yeah, I mean, like, graphically, I can see how it resembles Xenoblade 3. Everything about this trailer so far, though, just... Like, this looks like a Fire Emblem game. Just better. Well, you know what? I know someone who... Is it gonna have, like, a... Yeah, Genesis. So I think we're probably starting like a new story altogether at this point. Though it's probably still in the same like connected universe. And next year.
Xenoblade Genesis.
Oh,
Please take a look at this.
what is Switch Sports getting a sequel?
Welcome to Wuhu
Island?
Island, home to all kinds of sports.
We're back!
Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
Get these sports mates out of here. Nobody playing as them.
There are 12 sports to choose from. All
That's
with
much
intuitive motion
better.
patterns. Let's go over them. Punch,
Oh,
guard,
sick.
counter, and outmaneuver opponent on their
Yes.
toes.
Switch Sports
Team
was
tennis.
disappointing, but I think that's because
Aim for
it
the
was just so
center of the target
limited.
and let that arrow fly. In
This might be a
archery.
lot more
Enjoy rallies
interesting
with
to me.
different types of shots in 10. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in
Okay,
thumb
you
wrestling.
gotta have sword play.
Ride
Oh.
through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
This is a mode that looks annoying, but then you play it and
You
it's
can warm up for
just
these sports
it
with
takes
jump
up
rope.
so much time.
You can create and play as a
No sword play though. Dang. Skateboarding looks really cool.
enjoy system October 22nd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pre-orders
I mean,
begin
Wii
later
Sports
today
Resort is
on
so
Nintendo
good.
eShop.
Like, if they can
Nintendo
follow up
Switch
the
Sports
original
Resort
Wii Sports
coming to
Resort better
Nintendo
than
Switch 2.
they followed up Wii
We showed
Sports
all
with
the
this
sports
first
included, but
Switch
since we have the
Sports.
opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
Yeah, this one could be it.
Before the match, let's go.
We haven't had a moment like this in a while. I feel like I'm like, why are we spending so much time on this? This does not seem necessary.
Okay. thumb
I
starting
think I
sparkle.
get it, like,
And the nail
because of
gun
what
here.
happened with the first Switch Sports, they wanna.
Hold on a second.
That's all we need. You don't need to play the whole game. Okay.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo. Let's
Just-
move on to
Just
more
the fact they
headlines.
brought back Wuhu Island, though, that's a big selling point.
Survive a weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Oh, what is this game called?
Pikuniku
Pikuniku?
returns
Yeah.
in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. Nothing.
First game was
other
pretty
than the shadowy
fun.
conspiracy of Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Maybe, I mean, first game was good.
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Oh, Raiders. Here we go.
There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon
Oh,
Raiders
wow.
Direct, airing on June 30th. More info in the future.
You know, I don't need a full direct on the, like, I kinda, I'm tempted. I feel like what the information from the direct is gonna be everywhere online, so I should just watch it. But I don't, need a direct to be sold on that game. I kinda just want to know
Splatoon
as little
Raiders
as
is
possible
just around
going
the
in.
corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con
Okay.
2 controllers.
I feel like
inspired by Deep Cut.
I already know
Looking forward
everything
to it.
I need to know about the
Let's see
game.
some more headlines.
I'm surprised they didn't mention the fact that it has online co-op also. Dude! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That was chapter 4. Okay, they're going over previous chapters. Win. Win, tell me win, tell me win, tell me win. June 24th. Okay, Star Fox is... I already pre-ordered it, but it's less important to me. Then again, I could probably beat Chapter 5 in a single day.
Whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry
Alright,
shall
well,
ascend
it's a good
to
direct
throne
now.
and crown by right of kings.
I don't know. So far, there've been
This is the
a
United
few
Kingdom
alright.
of Uchronia,
Oh, this game. There've
inhabited
been a
by
few
8
alright
tribes.
announcements.
The next king shall be decided by the will
The
of
most
the people.
exciting thing is
My
Wuhu
defeated
Island to
king,
me.
as his face
Okay, the
floats in the
Xenoblade 4 is
sky,
pretty
the
cool.
tournament for the throne begins.
But yeah,
As the
like
realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put
like
their
I said,
plans
I
into
know I
action.
should, you know,
As
quote
one of the
end quote
throne's
should
candidates,
be playing
you'll
more
travel
third
across
parties.
the
It's just
kingdom,
like
forging bonds with compelling characters
there's so
along
many
the
games
way.
coming out. It's hard to decide
Various
what
enemies
to
stand in your path.
prioritize and what to actually pick up, and it's so much
There are
money. If I
monsters
played every
roaming this
game
world,
that's a supposed
as well
must
as
play,
other candidates
I'd,
and strange
you know,
beasts
basically
known
never
as
play
humans.
anything
Control
that
your
I
destiny and
actually
change
want
the
to play.
world
I'd just be
in
playing
metaphor.
suggestions by
Fantazio,
other people,
launching on
and
the
oftentimes
Nintendo
from
Switch 2
strangers, so
system, November 12th.
I'd rather just stick to games that I'm actually interested in, or that my
Explore,
friends suggest to me,
survive.
or that we can even play together.
A for vibrant
But
visuals.
Deltarune Chapter 5 is obviously the
And
highlight of
embark
this
on a
direct for
journey
me.
across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
I didn't even think, I mean, I know it was like a
Plus,
black background, but that was the
Nintendo
only
Switch
hint it
worlds
was
can be
anything
carried
Deltarune
over,
related until
so
Toby
you can
showed
pick
up.
right where you left
That was
off.
a good surprise. I was like, what, they're not announcing a new Pikmin right now, right?
Minecraft launches on
And then,
Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
it's such a good game. Honestly, sooner than I expected it to come out too. Chapter 5. We're approaching the end here, so I will say if it's not an Ocarina of Time remake, that would be really funny. But yeah. Okay, here's my hope if it's an Ocarina remake. I just want it to look beautiful. Like, the easy thing would be like more realistic graphics. I kind of want it to look like the original 2D art in some way. But like, the thing about an Ocarina remake is the 3D version is already a perfect version of that game. So, you know what else? Okay, if we're getting an Ocarina remake, does that mean we're getting like a better Majora's remake too? One that, you know, restores Zora swimming and all from the original N64 version. That would make an Ocarina remake more worth it to me. So that's my pipe dream, is that they follow up a Ocarina reveal by saying that Majora's Mask is next. And I just hope they get it right that time. But knowing Nintendo, you know, release Metroid Prime remastered and then Metroid Prime 4 with no 2 or 3 in between. No 2 or 3 were announced today. You know, no deals, no updates or anything from Mario Kart World. Their big console launch game. They seem perfectly content to, you know, remake a game or something and not do its sequel when they already have the assets. So I don't know. It's just I'm not expecting to like freak out over an Ocarina remake because it's been spoiled by literally everyone. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end.
Approaches.
Getting actual versions of the games is cool. Oh, wow, this is where they're showing off more on 4, huh? I was expecting them to do that here.
Next is our last announcement.
Yeah,
Please take a look.
show me Zelda. Let's just see how it looks.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their
This would be so hyped if it wasn't completely spoiled by literally everyone.
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
He looks like one. Happy Pride. Okay, it's just realistic graphics. Maybe this is the real reason for the Star Fox. You're not just gonna show that, right? Come on. You gotta show more than that. You gotta show more than that. Really? Okay, that's so lame.
Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future.
If you're gonna do a final announcement of a remake, at least show us.
Nintendo Direct.
Okay. Yeah, that was a very okay direct. Like I said, the fact that Ocarina of Time remake was the final announcement was... It would have been more exciting if we didn't know what was happening, but also, like, we barely got to look at the graphics. I guess that explains why Star Fox looks like that, because those two games are always interlinked. They reuse sound assets from the N64 version. They released the 3D remakes at the same time, so naturally it makes sense, you know, they're gonna have similar art styles. I was kind of hoping they'd go for like a 2D artwork akin style. I'm not saying it's not like I think it looks bad at all. It looks good. It's a very visually impressive 5 seconds of actual in-game cutscene, but I want to see what the actual gameplay looks like. The fact that, you know, we've had this rumor for so long and nobody would shut up about it, and now it gets revealed and they basically show us like the opening cutscene and that's it. It's just really on top of it being spoiled, that's the way to make the reveal even less exciting. New details on old games is fine. Wuhu Island is cool. I just hope that, I mean, I like the number of sports is definitely going to improve the experience, because Switch Sports just felt lacking in terms of available content. I don't know what else. I didn't talk at all during the Ninjala 2 segment. I will say, the game actually looks... I never played Ninjala 1 because I think the game just looked like it ran poorly mostly. It was a game that I definitely thought I might be interested in and then just never checked out. So the sequel looks better, but it's still, like, once they got to the actual gameplay, it still doesn't look like it's running great. So, yeah. Okay, the Xenoblade Switch 2 editions, it's not something that I'm gonna be in any hurry to replay those games. But if I ever get around to replaying them, I definitely will consider picking up the Switch 2 versions. I mean, I will pick up the Switch 2 versions if I'm gonna replay them. So Xenoblade 4 is weird. I mean, I'm excited for it. Just the name Xenoblade makes me excited for it. But, like, it looks to me like they Monolith Soft decided they could do a 3 Heroes sequel better than 3 Heroes. Fortune's Weave news is big for fans of that franchise, which I am not. Am I forgetting anything huge? I mean, from Nintendo side, obviously, we know the big thing I haven't mentioned on my side, which is Deltarune, and that is very exciting. I didn't freak out as much because I actually knew it had a chance of showing up here. So that's the most exciting announcement to me, obviously. I don't even need to rewatch the trailer. I just need to know June 24th, and I am sold. Oh my god, it's releasing this month, I just realized. When Chapter 3 and 4 were announced, they were, like, still 2 months away. And that was already a short wait. We got the end of the month, and then we're playing more Deltarune. More Toby Fox music tracks. This game, this Deltarune just brings so much. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. can't even describe like the effect the game has on me. So that was the standout announcement. But yeah. Yeah, the final announcement being something we already knew about really just sullied any hype possible. Alright, well, that's pretty much what I have to say. I'm sure I'll have this uploaded tonight. Probably won't be editing this right away. I'm gonna try and go back to sleep now. But if you watched, thank you for watching. Have a good one.